Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing fine. So today I'll show you how to make a nice gift card for a friend, a family member, or whichever person you want to make a gift card for. And this is a nice idea and anyone can follow through. Very easy and anyone can do it, and the materials used are easily accessible. So in this project all you need is some papers, and this you can make using a paper shredder if you have it, and if you don't have you can just cut some small pieces of colored papers the way mine are cut. And you can also use glue gun or glue, just super glue, the normal super glue, and also a nice paper, a white hard paper. The only thing you do is just roll up those papers into like rolls the way I'm doing it, and you'll just roll them, all of them, to make it look like a what will I call it, like that roll, that kind of a roll. Yeah, you create such of those rolls, many of them, and then I'll show you as we go on. This step requires a lot of patience because it's not easy to roll up all those papers in such kind of a way, but all you need is patience, and with time you will just get that you have completed all the rolls. And you can make as many rolls as you want depending on the size of gift card you're creating. Then you'll just pick up the paper that you want, cut it into the size that you want. For me, I'll just create a smaller one, then fold the ends, or not the ends, the center part, for it to align with the ends just the way I've done mine. And then you glue the papers onto the inner side of the paper or the outer side depending on where you want your flowers to be. You can press the flowers in whichever way you want just to create a nice design or a flower. You can just pinch it at the tip or at the, you just hold one side of the paper and just press it just the way I'm doing it to create a design, and then you just stick it on the paper with glue or super glue, or use a glue gun, whichever way that you can stick it on the paper. And when you're using a glue gun, make sure that you're careful because the glue is always hot and messy at times, but don't worry about the messiness because you can just remove the excess of glue later depending on the paper that you're using as well. You can create as many rolls as you want. For me, these are the only ones that I created, but as I continued with the project I also made others because I realized that the ones that I had were very few and couldn't fit to the way that I wanted them to. This is what I was talking about. You can see the design has come up and there's a certain way that the flowers are coming up. So as many flowers as you do, the more the better, and the more the cuter the project looks, and the more colors you use as well. You can as well use one color, whichever way you want. Yeah, keep on pressing and creating different designs. You can press the paper in whichever way you want to create any kind of design that you want. You don't have to do it the same way that I'm doing it. At times you can just create round rolls without pressing and then sticking it onto the paper. So as I did the project, I realized that it is easier for me to glue the what will I call it, the tip of the paper with glue so that I can secure it, because with time when you leave it they just unroll themselves. So for you to make your work more easier and avoid rolling and rolling each time you create a design, you can just add some glue before doing the project, like before you sticking the papers, like the way I did in the initial step. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm trying to say, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can see how I've already pressed the small designs besides the ones that are on the table. That makes your work easier. That's what I was doing earlier, rather than just rolling them and just leaving them like that until when you're using them, because they unroll themselves. So you can just glue the tip and then you leave them there. I've left them on the table. So the only thing you do is just put glue and stick it on. That way it makes it more easier. So when you're doing your project, make sure you do the way that I've told you, because it makes it more easier than rolling and rolling each time again and again. Get creative with the papers. You can just do anything. You can see what I'm doing, anything, because at the end of it all, a design will just come up and it will look the way you want it to, and whichever way you go, trust me, it will look nice. The more I did it, the more I got creative, and I decided to add some butterflies. And so the only thing you do is fold a small piece of paper, draw a butterfly kind of a thing beside that edge where I'm doing it, and then you just cut it out. So this is what I was trying to come up with. You can see the butterfly looks like a kind of a 3D butterfly, and then you just stick it onto the paper on whichever side you want. Just do whatever you feel like. Just be free and be creative with whatever you are doing, and the end result will be amazing. So I decided to add some color on the butterflies, and I'm using my watercolors, nothing more, nothing less, nothing unique, just the watercolors. You can use any kind of color. You can use markers or whichever thing that you know can bring up color to that butterfly. Then just add on any design that you want, whichever way you feel like. Be free, do whatever you want, guys, and at the end of it all, you'll just get that the thing that you're creating is amazing. Don't you think that this one is amazing so far? So I sort of covered this card with a different color of paper to make, maybe to add a design to it and make it look more appealing on the outer side instead of it being just white. And then I added this paper, a different color paper, by cutting it according to the size of my gift card. And since mine was small, I just cut a small piece of paper and glue it all around and just stuck it onto the card. Any other ideas that you have, let me know in the comment section below, because I'm also doing it for my first time. It's not like I'm a pro in this or whatever. You can see there's some things that I'm doing, they look kind of messy. I'm not drawing it the best way that it could be done. So if you think of any idea or anything that I can add onto this to make it more amazing, just let me know. I did a mistake of spray painting mine with golden paint, but not that bad, but didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So you can just avoid that step. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and creating this project as well. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. It's the best way that you can support me. So until next time, bye guys.